In Xochimilco, there are a lot of unique and vibrant ecosystems and beautiful species, but there is one in particular that has fascinated scientists and also people in general. This species is the axolotl, which is an aquatic salamander that never undergoes full metamorphosis. This species is like a symbol of these ecosystems. But in recent decades, this species has faced significant threats due to pollution, invasive species, and urban expansion. This documentary will explore factors about this species and the story that we can learn from it.
Está cerca de desaparecerlos. El
Xochimilco has
consultor de
already
temas
been known for
hidráulicos
its
José
unique
Luis de
and
León
beautiful
Hurtado
plants and
explicó que
also
esta
animal
alfombra
species.
que cubre los ríos se ha
Today,
convertido
we
en
are
un
going
grave
to be
problema.
talking about the water lily. This beautiful flower became a blight in Xochimilco due to its invasive nature. It spreads rapidly and covers the surface of the water, blocking sunlight and depleting oxygen levels. This disrupts the delicate ecosystem, affecting native plant and animal species, including the axolotl.
Carp and tilapia are significant problems in Xochimilco. These invasive fish species were introduced for commercial fishing, but they have severely disturbed the local ecosystem. Why are the carp and the tilapia problem in Xochimilco? Well, there are two native species. Both carp and tilapia compete with native species such as the axolotl and endangered amphibian unique to Xochimilco. They consume eggs and larvae of native fish and amphibians, reducing biodiversity. They also make the destruction of the aquatic vegetation. Carp are the bottom feeders to the outprod aquatic plants, which are crucial for oxygen production and habitat stability. Tilapia are also disturbs the ecosystem by aggressively feeding on vegetation.
Axolots come to Xochimilco naturally. They are original from the Valley of Mexico, where Xochimilco is located. Historically, this area had large lakes and canals where axolots lived. Over time, as some lakes were draining, axolots remained in their remaining whereas, like those in Xochimilco, they weren't introduced by humans. They were always part of the local ecosystem.
One of the main reasons for its decline is the destruction of its natural habitat. The canals of Xochimilco, the original home, have been affected by urbanization and pollution. The expansion of Mexico City was drastically reduced the aquatic areas where the axolotl can live. In addition, the water in these canals is contaminated by industrial and domestic waste, endangering the health of these species, which depend on a clean and healthy aquatic ecosystem. The axolots also face a serious threat to the introduction of invasive species into their habitats, such as fish and frogs, like trout, carps, and green frogs, which compete for food resource and prey on the young axolots. These species alter the ecological balance of the canals and negatively affect the axolotl population. Indiscriminate fishing and over-harvesting for the bait trade have also reduced their numbers. Also, in some regions they are bred in captivity for sale. Many axolots die in unstable conditions and fail to adapt to the wild environment when released.
To counter these threats, conservation efforts are underway both in the wild and in captivity. However, the future of the axolotl depends on more effective and coordinated action involving habitat restoration, pollution reduction, and protection of its environment.
Um, Axolots are important for several reasons for the ecosystem science and culture. In the ecosystem, they help control populations of insects and other aquatic organisms, being indicative of clean water. Culturally, they are a symbol of Mexican culture and they are endemic to Mexico, especially in Lake Xochimilco. Ajo- Ajolots demonstrate that all elements of nature are interlinked. Safeguarding their environment means we also safeguard our own surroundings. By observing them, we can grasp how to coexist peacefully with nature rather than harming it.
Currently, they are critically endangered due to the pollution and other threats. Carp and tilapia are harmful to Xochimilco, putting ajolotes at risk of extinction. We also learned that carp and tilapia are invasive species introduced for fishing but have damaged the ecosystem instead.